Hello guys, we have day 14 part number 2 and we started off with Argentina against Japan. Tough job for Japan to compete against the strong Argentinians, who have proven to be one of the best team in this Zurubang league, which was a bit of a surprise for me. Actually 17 points for Argentina, so they are on the glimpse to jump up into the top 5 of this tournament once again. Japan, on place number 17, fell down, hurt itself, and has to get up now. Only 8 points, and pretty good score, -4 only for this bad table space. Here we go, Desert Troll, draw against the Ikari Archer. And another draw, the Nightmare Golem is not a spirit card, would have been very helpful here, but like this it's just another draw. Desert Rider loses against the Blue Energy Knight, who is on the perfect position but cannot even be happy about it because he would have won anyway, it's a water card. Oh, Highlander dodges the destroying movement by the Flameling by just winning and not being able to be destroyed. And that is not the fire card we're looking for. Ergos loses actually against the Elite Ranger, gets taken down like this, 6-4. Argentina in the lead. What is the Desert Troll looking in the first spot? That is the question I am asking myself over and over again when those little trolls are just going into one of those front spaces instead of getting their maximum potential in one of the last spaces. 2 clashes, 3 clashes, that looks pretty good for Japan, but will it be? Yeah, the Desert Troll loses, and that's what it gets for. I mean, it wins, but it's out. So yeah, no more last positions here. And once again, the Ergos loses against the Elite Ranger. That's what I said. The clash is not a clash here. And the clash is not a clash here. Another draw. So brutal. And the Desert Ikari Archer wins against the Desert Rider. At least the Highlander gets what he's promised. 5 points for each team and 1 card less for Japan. That looks as if they have their hardest round to deal with right now. The last round. And this Air Ghost is not really helping here unless he can finally get against the Blue Energy Knight. Maybe or something. Mixy, 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 mixy. Last round. Blue Energy Knight is not on his favorite spot. And I'm not sure, I don't know about all those cards. It happened! The Elite Ranger loses! Oh no, he loses! Oh no! The Desert Troll. Who is the greatest troll in this game? Definitely the Desert Troll. I was judging him so hard for being in the first position, and now he might turn around the tables completely and win something. Nightmare Golem only a draw against the Ikari Archer. Oh my god, the Desert Rider wins against the Flameling. What is going on here? Highlander wins against the Blue Energy Knight. Okay, the Kirin wins against the Air Ghost, but it happened. The impossible happened once again, as so often. My gosh, 14-16, Japan wins. That is, oh, how the heck? Because I know why. Because of that guy. The Desert Troll. He trolled all of us, even his own team, and they made it happen to win like this. Japan gets so important 10 points now, and Argentina is disappointed greatly. We have a beautiful duel now. It is Canada versus England. That's gonna be tough. Canada versus England. So why is it so beautiful? It's of course position number 19 against position number 18. Both teams are fighting every single match now to not fall into the out of the league. So it is a very, very, very important duel, and both teams have to try to get the best out of this. England in top form, 4 wins in the last 5 or 6 games, something like that. And Canada's also not doing so bad. So here we go. The Bambi wins. Doomer. From all the cards you could destroy, you took the Bambi. And yeah. Ogre Mage also wins. Gosh, Canada. Oh boy. So the Beholder wins against the Bone Golem at least. That's a draw. Orc Archer against the Voodoo Priestess. And the White Dragon wins against the Shana. 3 points to 7. England. England, what is happening here? So the Bambi is out, which probably would have lost against any card. Except the Doomer, which just happened against the Canadian team. So unless the Doomer is not on the first spot right now, it was a big, big fail. Second round. Can Canada come back here? England in big favor. Shana wins against the Bambi. 2 points. The Beholder is, and there it happens again, destroying the Voodoo Priestess. So there we go. Canada plays the trump card again, kind of. The Beholder is destroying just like the Ogre Mage is destroyed. Although the Ogre Mage wins, of course, in this case here. That was helping Canada a lot. Bone Golem gets important points, so they have to get as many points as possible, and that is a draw in win against the White Dragon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 to 12. 8 to 12 and 2 destroyed cards in the English team. At least the dragon is still there, but if the dragon would bump into the Beholder, the disaster is perfect for England. And Canada, this is the tactic, how Canada should always try to play it. No big hits here taken, so that is kind of an equalizer. It's basically 12 to 12. And also the Orc Archer wins against the Bambi. Beholder wins against the Voodoo Priestess. And of course the Shana wins against the Ogre Mage. I mean, this would have happened even if they wouldn't have been destroyed. So it all depends now. It all depends. That is a draw. Last card. The White Dragon wins against the Doomer. Of course, I knew it. I remembered it just slightly before it happened. 1, 2, 3. It is 15 to 15. Oh boy. They both needed a win so desperately, and they both got a draw instead. Poof. Well, yes. England, though, still unbeaten after a lot of games, and now has 9 points. So as many as France, India, and well, Canada still at least 8 points. So yeah, that was that. Coming up next is Germany versus Egypt. Coming along. I just said something which I didn't even know what it meant. Germany against Egypt. Egypt is a bit going up and down right now. And now again, after playing pretty well in the last round. They are on spot number 4 again with 17 points, while Germany is remaining in the midfield with 12 points. That's going to be a very tough match for Germany. Not too many shooting units, not too many water units, only one eventually, and I'm not even sure, to be fair, if that is a water card. I just wanted to say, if that's the Periton, I will laugh so hard. Here we go. Oh, what a duel and what a win by the Griffin here. Flying, 1 point more. Important for Germany, every point here, because the Red Dragon beats the team leader, the Ruby Golem. Oh, Ember Gremke gets a draw against the Fire Ghost. So another fire card here. That of course is fatal for Germany, because the Green Energy Knight is probably losing every single duel. Now loses against the Cockatrice, and that is actually a real water card. The Pingu Samunja wins, so it is 5-5 after the first round. Okay, so I mean the Green Energy Knight, the maximum he could get is on the first possession a draw against the Periton, but the chances are just so titsy tiny that in every single round Germany basically goes into the duel with 1 point less. That's a tough thing. Let's say it as that. Next round. Yeah, the Fire Ghost loses against the Red Dragon. Very powerful today. Ruby Golem, a draw against the Periton. Griffin gets a draw, but only against the Cockatrice and is taken out. Ember Gremke. That was actually, I was wrong. The Ember Gremke is still there. The Energy Knight would have actually won here. And the Pingu Samunja once again wins against the Boomerang Fighter. He has to try to take out the Red Dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is 9 to 11. And this one is a guaranteed loss again. Oof. Germany is probably losing against Egypt. Pingu Samunja has the time of his life, unless he is facing the Periton. Nope, it won't happen. And here we go, the third time in a row, the Boomerang Fighter. I don't know, it's a good sacrifice. The Boomerang Fighter is good, but not that good again. That's another draw by the Ember Gremke. Whoa, and that's the dragon. That's a bit of a waste. It's not over yet here. It is not over yet. There's the Griffin back. That is another draw. Oh, oops. Oh, sorry. But of course that is not the Ember Gremke, so it is over. The Cockatrice wins here. Whew, finally finishes Germany off kind of with 13-17, and now out of a sudden Egypt is one of the strongest teams in the Zurubang World League, once again with their massive firepower. Now we have the duel of two teams with probably the most similar flags of the whole tournament. Mexico versus Italy. Yeah, Mexico. The sadness with 3 points. It's a, as we say in Germany, a Punktelieferant, which means he's giving points to every single team they are crossing. And now it is time for Italy to try to get some points back. They fell on the place number 9, but still have 16 points, but it's important to stay up there if they want to compete with the best. Mexico loses this first duel against the White Energy Knight, but wins with the Earth Elemental. Oh, a draw due to the Cloud Gnome's flying skill. Very helpful here. Oh, but the Hill Dwarf wins against the Beast Kid. Come on, Mexico. No. Blue Dragon says nope. But still, 5 points. It's actually not so bad. Mexico's doing well. As so often, they have done well, and then in the end, everything fell apart. But they were keeping up pretty good. Italy has to concentrate a bit better. They don't want to lose against Mexico. Come on, Mexico. 2 Earth cards. It's not a big threat, because Italy just doesn't have any card which is a fire card. So that's always helpful. Oh, Cloud Gnome gets a draw against the Hill Dwarf. Ah, Blue Dragon beats the team leader, the Giant Tree. Once again, the elementals hurt each other. The Earth Elemental wins. Ooh, and the Dark Warlord also wins against the White Energy Knight. And can you believe it? The Coal Sage wins against the Beast Kid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Mexico, Mexico, make it happen. Win, you have to win some games. It's so important. Maybe Italy is exactly the team you need to get some points. Italy is furious. They cannot lose against Mexico. What will happen? What will happen? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be great. Another draw by the Cloud Gnome against the Hill Dwarf. Another loss of the Ether Elemental against the Earth Elemental. Another win of the Blue Dragon against the Giant Tree. That's a win of the White Energy Knight. And the Beast Kid wins in the end. Oh. Well, Mexico, you were so close, but a draw against Italy is also not that worse or that bad. And Italy cannot believe it. It's a bit embarrassing. Only a draw against Mexico, but probably in the end the very similar flags make it happen. Mexico now has 4 points, and well, Italy got 17 points again. At least there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams with 17 points. Better than a loss, because it was very, very close. So it was a great comeback by Italy in the end. Our last duel today is Thailand against India, and I predict it to be one of the worst games for India. There is 4 flying cards in the Thailand team, and we have 3 golems in the Indian team. So it will either, the maximum India can get out of this game is a lot of draws and maybe here and there a win, like, but that's not a fire card, I'm afraid. And Thailand can basically play what they want. And that is the worst start ever for India. Shadow Pixie loses against the Succubus. Sand Golem gets the draw against the Alpacat. Not a fire card. Steel Golem gets a draw against the Air Elemental. No air cards though, so. Adamantium Golem gets a draw against the Spectre. It's not an Earth card. And the Green Dragon wins against the Flesh-Eating Plant. 7-3 for Thailand. Sovereign. They will just take this game home. And there are combinations. There are combinations how India can take it and how they can win. But the likelihood is very, very tiny. Still, I've said this so many times, and then it turned out to be completely different in the end. Sand Golem loses against the air elemental in the second round. Oh no, flesh-eating plant against the alpha cat. Oh, Shadow Pixie once again against the succubus. Spectre gets the draw against the steel golem, and even the green dragon wins against the adamantium golem. Oh no. 1 point to 9. It's over already. Just how high over? Is actually Thailand still the best scoring team? Yes, they are. And they will keep becoming or being the best scoring team, as it seems. They have a score of 219 to 171, as much as no other team. And India just doesn't. Last round. Oh no. Shadow Pixie loses against the Spectre. By 1 point and flying. Worst game ever by Shadow Pixie, although Flesh-Eating Plant wins against the Succubus. Another draw here. Adamantium Golem against the Alpha Cat. Sand Golem loses one more time against the Air Elemental. And the Steel Golem against the Green Dragon. Oh boy, it is 23 to 7. Woof. What a slap. Poor Indian team. Still 9 points. And Thailand 19 points and up on the top again. Cannot take out South Korea today, but maybe next day. Talking about next day, that was it for today. We will see each other tomorrow with more games, obviously. See ya.